Pachita Raku. Pachita Raku. Spit on my face. Yo. Oh, gotta get rid of that. No, 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 no. All right, let's put out my tweet on the twitter.com. And then today, more Genshin. Should probably make sure I'm meeting all my elements with it. Okay, streamer bot, what is going on here, bud? Keep it tucked. to infinity. I can't fucking breathe. Too much ecstasy.
I wonder when I'll be as tall as my big sister.
Life is full of possibilities.
Out of all my commissions,
That guy
I
does
enjoy
nothing
making
but
jewelry
smooth talk
for
all day.
newlyweds the most.
Are you tired? Try my new spicy energy drink. I'm sure it'll wake you up.
Life is
That
full
guy
of
does
possibilities.
nothing
Out of
but
all my
smooth talk all
commissions,
day.
I enjoy making jewelry for newlyweds the most.
La da 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 da.
Life is full of possibilities.
That guy does nothing but smooth talk all day.
Out of all my commissions, I enjoy making jewelry for newlyweds the most.
All the standing around is making me so sleepy.
Life is full of possibilities.
That guy does nothing but smooth talk all day.
Out of all my commissions, I enjoy making jewelry
La
for
da da da
newlyweds the
da
most.
da 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 da.
Life is full of possibilities.
That guy does nothing but smooth talk all day.
Into the wind.
It's no good. I've tried asking around, but I haven't been able to learn anything useful. Not to mention that a bunch of scary-looking Eremite mercenaries have been posted along the streets now.
There's been a lot of fighting between the different Eremite factions in Port Ormos. If we choose to move on our own, then it would be wise to steer clear of them. Especially the group that's constantly shouting some stuff about King Deshret and some resurrection. I've even heard that the Citadel of Regzar is starting to get fed up with them. What was that group called again? Ein something or other?
They're called Ein el Akhmar. Today, I heard that the thing we're after might be in their possession at the moment.
Wait, come again?
Don't you see? Many of the Eremites in Port Ormos deal with trading this kind of thing. They're usually pretty wary of outsiders, but not so with students of the academia. It's because the kind of goods that students are looking for aren't the kind of goods that Eremites are after. As long as they know you're a student, then deals can be made. I've heard that Ein al-Hakmar likes to set up shop at the Jafar Tavern. Supposedly, if you're willing to part with 500,000 Mora, they'll give you info on anything.
Wait, did you say 500,000? If information alone costs that much, then how could we ever afford to buy what we're looking for? I guess we might as well give up on trying to graduate this way.
I wouldn't worry too much. Our field of research is very niche. Who else could possibly be after that kind of shady knowledge? I bet it's practically worthless to anyone aside from us.
Oh, I guess that makes sense. Then the only thing left for us now is to find a way in. Why don't we all just pool our money together and pay for the information?
Whoa! Did you hear that? A niche field of research and shady knowledge? It all sounds pretty suspicious to Paimon. Is knowledge something people just buy and sell like that? So, what's our plan? Wait, didn't you hear what they just said? Buying information is going to cost us Oh, all right. Paimon never thought she'd agree to parting with that kind of Mora. But if you know what you're doing, then we should give it a shot.
Who's really in charge of the Mora? Paimon. Huh? Come on. Who's really in charge of the body?
One with nature. Time to go.
This is the place we heard those students talking about.
Oh, you've arrived. Please, take a seat.
So, they think that they can go toe-to-toe with the boss? Huh! Once we reclaim the power of King Deshret, they'll be the first that the boss punishes.
They're nothing to be afraid of. Our main rival now is the Caracal Battalion. They've also amassed a significant amount of Mora this time, so we mustn't underestimate them.
How can the Caracal Battalion compete with the boss when they're nothing but a bunch of money-grubbing opportunists out for a quick Mora?
Yeah, with Boss's fervent devotion, he'll be able to use this power to bring our god back this time.
Huh. All these guys talk about is King Deshret, so they're probably the ones we're looking for.
Greater Lord Ruka Devata. That traitor and her followers must not be spared. The day will come when King Deshret exacts vengeance on Sumeru, and all of them shall be punished.
Greater Lord's a traitor? Why are you smiling?
Yeah, Paimon was wondering what they meant too. We should ask about that if we get the chance later.
What you see is what we've got. Feel free to look around.
What's going on? How can there be Kairagi here?
Huh? Who are you? What do you want? A traveler?
Now's probably not the time to talk about that. Didn't the students say Eremites are wary of outsiders?
A student? Huh. What's a student from Sumeru City doing in Port Ormos? Ah, well, if it's info you want, you've come to the right place. The question is, can you afford it? Huh? What is this? Some kind of joke?
Oh, sorry. He must have grabbed the wrong amount. Hey, what do you think you're doing?
Wow.
Oh, Paimon can't stand to see so much more go. But there's no other choice right now.
Here, this is the merchant's address. Whatever you're looking for, you'll find it there. Hmm? Well, what are you waiting for?
Oh, that's right. We heard you mention King Deshret just now. We're actually interested to know more because we're archaeology students.
Fine. Since you've already handed over the Mora, I guess I can throw in a little extra info. As you can see, members of Ain al-Ahmar are devout believers of King Deshret. Years ago, King Deshret founded the great desert nation that was our homeland. It was an advanced civilization, far beyond anything you'll see in present-day Sumeru. King Deshret was the rightful god of wisdom, but he was betrayed by a companion he trusted. She even stripped him of his title, God of Wisdom.
So, you mean the traitor was...
Greater Lord Ruka Devata, yes. That shameless wretch destroyed King Deshret's civilization, and our ancestors were forced to flee to this land where we were made to suffer the tyranny of our enemies. Furthermore, she conspired with the Academia to cover up the truth of her actions, and create the merciful and benevolent facade for which she is now known. Ugh, just thinking about it sickens me. But the story doesn't end there, oh no. King Deshret isn't truly dead. The voice of the Oracle has been heard in the desert, prophesying his resurrection. Mark my words, our god shall return. And when that day comes, all followers of the traitor and all the desert dwellers who have forgotten their true god will suffer retribution together. If what I'm saying makes you shiver with fear, it might not be too late for you to become a believer of King I don't have anything to say to you academia people about that. I think this conversation has reached its end.
Not just yet. This man is a fraud.
Ethel,
Huh?
don't fuck with me.
You again? Deranged academia lunatic.
Yes, it's me again. I already warned you that if you weren't willing to sit and discuss things with me, I'd take measures to make things uncomfortable for you. Listen to me. That address he gave you is fake. Or at least, you won't find a merchant waiting for you there. This group has been boasting all around that they can provide information on a certain item as a means of luring people into their territory. Once you show up, they keep up the act until they have hard evidence that you want to purchase said item. Then they use that to squeeze you for all the more you're worth.
Hey! Shut it all, Hatham! What are you playing at, trying to ruin our business like this, hmm?
I told you the other day. I wish to discuss my terms with your boss.
Ha! The boss made it perfectly clear that he won't negotiate with you.
Yes, and in no uncertain terms. But that was then. It does not preclude him from changing his mind in the future.
I'm warning you. Don't push us, or this could get ugly. We don't usually get rough with people from the academia because it just complicates things. For a lunatic like you, though, we might just have to make an exception.
Dude, he'll whip your
If
ass,
you're
and I'll
suggesting
damn
that we
fucking
escalate
well
this
make
from
sure
a
of it.
verbal exchange to a physical one, I accept. After all, even the Archons used war to negotiate the ownership of Teyvat. If, on the other hand, we can't agree on any means of negotiation at all, then I'm afraid my next course of action will sting a little more than the mere falling through of a few business deals. I will jeopardize the Eremite's reputation, which I know you value above all else. I am quite confident that if I began to take such action, your boss would willingly approach me himself. However, I fear that by then, some things will have happened that cannot be undone. Also, a word of advice. I suggest you tell your boss exactly what happened here today. Otherwise, he might blame you for
He's
not
so
telling.
cool.
What did you say?
You heard him.
Consider this. Have I ever failed to follow through on my word in the past?
This guy is really out of his mind.
Okay, then. If you really have a death wish, let's meet a week from today. The pier in front of the Pharos Lighthouse, 4 o'clock in the afternoon, sharp. Don't expect us to hold back.
Not so fast. First, you return the 500,000 mora to them.
Please, I beg you, don't provoke them. We can't afford any trouble with this crowd. They haven't even paid for their—
Ah, Mr. Iman. There appears to be fewer staff in the restaurant recently. This wouldn't happen to be because they're all busy spreading the word to the students, would it?
Well...
Someone who chooses to do business with a group like that really can't afford to get so flustered the instant someone confronts them about it. Consider the meal compensation for our silence. I'd say you're getting an excellent deal.
Whoa, did you see that? He not only got up, plus, he seems to know a little. He went that way, after him!
remember what we need to fight this, but we're gonna go fire.
Can't catch me. Let's roll! Who wants some of this?
As one with wind and cloud. Fine.
Who the fuck are you? Where did you come from?
Let's dance. Come on, we can do it.
The wind knows me. Time to go.
Attaboy! Cha!
Keep up. Into the wind. The wind knows me. Clouds high. The birds call.
Who the fuck are you and why? I feel like you shouldn't have been there.
Into the wind. One with nature. Into the wind. The wind knows me. As one with wind and cloud. Let's nip that in the bud.
I'll protect us. Yeah. Go. Yeah.
Into the wind.
Attaboy! Oni coming through! Go! Hey!
Ready, steady, go! Hi. Hi. No! Don't worry about it.
Cha! Bam! Okay, that one hurt. Can't catch me.
Time to go. One with the forest. One thing at a time. Keep up. So, yeah. Right. Time to go. One with nature. Clouds high. The birds call. The wind knows me.
Let the show begin.
And shroud. Smells like something good is inside.
Hey. Huh. Yeah. Hey. Hey. Huh. 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 Huh.
Attaboy! Can't see? Oh, there! I hear everything! Keep up. It's showtime! One with nature. Fallen leaves, adorn my night! Brings a smile to my face.
They really think I came down here on purpose, huh? Fuck this. We are teleporting out of here. We're just not at that level. He's here. Fire.
Attaboy! Can't catch me. Oh! Yeah, sir. Keep up. One with the force. Sir. Who do you think you are? That hurts. Into the wind. Time to go. Can't see? Let's nip that in the bud.
Ooh, okay.
Bam! Let's roll! Time to go. The wind knows me. Clouds high. The birds call.
I'll protect us. Huh. Huh. Yeah. Oh. Ha, ha, la, 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 la. Huh. Huh.
Time to go. Into the wind. The wind knows me. Into the wind. Time to go. Fallen leaves, adorn my night. The wind knows me. Time to go. Bam! Who wants some of this? One with nature. One with the force. I hear everything. And shroud. Keep up. The wind knows me. Into the wind. One with wind and cloud. Time to go. The wind knows me. One with the force. Attaboy! Let's roll! Can't catch me. Can't see? Let's nip that in the bud. Into the wind. And shroud.
Hi. Oh, yeah. Oh. Hi. Oh, hi. Hi. Oh, ready, steady, go. Hi.
Bam! Odin coming through! Attaboy! Time to go. One with nature. Clouds high. The birds call. Ah.
So you can only get those once a day? Or do I have to wait? Come back?
This scenery is wonderful. Surely enough to convince anyone to become a wanderer.
We really need to not do it with sword people now that I think about it. We really need to get Barbara up there.
Huh?
Probably fight that hypostasis person as much as
Whatever.
Streamy Labs. Yeah. I can't remember. It's like you use the resin to get it, but can't you like use the resin to relaunch it?
Let's go out and play.
Up and away.
Well, if that's the case, then we're just gonna go kill everything across the map. That we need. So we will start with our our healer.
I wonder when I'll be as tall
Actually,
as
we
my
should be
big
able to get her
sister.
shit now. Let's go get some of her mushrooms so we can get her maxed out. She's our only good, like really good healer that we have ready. I forget who the person is that helps you find things. But... Okay, alright. Yep. Great.
Maybe I'm not cut out to be a huntsman.
Hey, see? How many more of these do we need? I bet we can go for like 10. Cabbages! Oh. Oh, hey. Bird.
Look at it sparkle.
I never would have found that. Oh. Is that it? I thought there was more than one on the windmill. Yeah, I knew it.
Go, Barbara, go!
Barbara.
Yeah, no worries.
wonder when I'll be as tall as my big sis.
Da 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 da.
Into
Whoa.
the wind.
Taking a stroll in the middle of a downpour certainly rouses the spirit. But it's best to dry your clothes as soon as possible after the rain stops.
An assassin from our homeland, or a fool who trespasses upon the waters of Chainsa. Coveting the shapes of the living, pure water can take on many forms. In this way, shall water deliver your punishment.
But never again.
Let's roll!
The power of water is its ability to take any shape.
Time for a light show.
Without solid ground, terrestrial creatures become simply helpless. The power of water is its ability to take any shape.
One with nature.
Here come the fireworks! Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Let the Come on! We can do it!
Attaboy! Yeah! Cha! It's showtime! The wind knows me. So it's fine. Into the wind.
One who is ignorant of water's treasures fails also to comprehend its horrors.
As one with wind and cloud. This is the end.
That didn't count!
Let's roll. Okay, that one hurt.
Oh, let's dance! Yeah. Oh. Hi. Oh.
That hurts!
Let's see what happens when you lose your foothold. The power of water is its ability to take any shape.
I'll protect us. Huh. Ink!
Who wants some of this? The wind knows me.
The fuse is lit! A festive reprise!
So many regrets.
Yeah, hi, huh, hi, hi, huh, oh, hi, yeah, oh, huh, hi, yeah, oh, don't know, fire hazard,
We seek but a small haven of tranquil waters. Is that so much to ask for?
Yeah.
As long as rain... falls and rivers flow, water will exist forever.
All right, so you can only challenge them daily now. I guess that makes sense, honestly. 'Cause then you would just grind it until you get it done. I'm not sure if that's always been a thing, and I'm just now finding out. But the good news is this: our healer
I wonder when I'll be as tall as my big sister.
is now level 6, and now she needs 8 of them bitches. But we'll talk about that later. At least she is now up to the level that we're normally fighting. Okay, so healer's good. What about our doctor? Oh, he's basically good to go. We just need to do.
Ready and waiting.
Time to go. Into the wind.
Let's roll! All right, new toys for the boys.
Can't catch me.
Attaboy!
The wind knows me.
Fall in! Surrender is not an option!
Let the show begin. Huh. Hi. Huh. 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 Hi. Huh. 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 Hi. Yeah. Ready, steady, go!
Look at that. Everything's fine. Nothing happened.
Go, Barb!
Alright now. I was just collecting some goddamn fucking beetles, man. You know? These motherfuckers. I think we got enough now, though. I think I only needed 2. I either needed 2 or 4. I can't remember. Alright, we've got basically level 60 characters now. And nothing to get them, any of them, to level 70. That's okay. You can just make 60 the new goal. Alright, we don't have any bow people that are level 60. So, and we've got nothing to get you there. How about you?
Silly churl, Billy churl, silly Billy, hilly churl. Ooh.
Yeah, we're gonna need 4 of those for the next upgrade. Just too far away, unfortunate. Yeah, the closest one I got. Oh, actually, I guess I didn't even think about this, but maybe Xiao was closer. He's not. He needs the same thing, and he's not closer. Okay. So, wow, he's closer. Okay, that's funny. I think we'll be fine. We'll probably swap you out. Oh, actually. Yeah. Swap.
Who ate a Let's roll! Can't catch me. Oni coming through! Huh.
I'll protect us. Oh.
Time to go. Into the wind. The wind knows me. One with the force. I'll uproot you! Keep up.
Go, Barbara, go!
One with nature. Fallen leaves, adorn my night!
Attaboy! The wind knows me.
Bam!
Can't see?
Let's dance. Yeah. La 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 la. Don't know. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Sha!
Who wants some of this?
Thanks, man. Does not look like it's possible.
Can't catch me.
Yeah, dude. Is that what you've been up to? No, do that. They really don't want me to go in there. I get that. It's the worst of video games. What was I doing? I remember. Oh, you want me to ascend this? That's what you're saying? Saying all of my shit's too weak?
Don't underestimate the
Oh. Yay. 14 of what? Yeah, we don't need that, bro. There's no way. Alright, so we have basically a level 70 of every weapon. Nice. We're not gonna have enough for that yet. God, dude. Oh, Tignari's not really a part of this situation, but I get what you're saying. They're like, yeah, everything's pretty much weak on him. All right, well, that is the other thing. It's like, are my artifacts even? Oh, I don't even have some of these here. Is that what you're saying? I don't know. We have no feathers.
toughest guys around.
My artifacts are fine at least. Which one was it? Fuck.
I know what's on this.
Elegant.
Fiddle's diet. Sweat. Tears. That's what.
Yeah, we're just not. We're not at a getting everybody to 70 part here yet. We're at a getting everybody to 60 part. Can't. No, it can't. Nothing can be upgraded to level 5. Like it can be, but we have to. Yeah, okay, that's fine. We're not going up a level. We're not going up a character exception phase. Damn it. I don't know which one it is. One of these ones. Guide to diligence.
Longer!
We can all learn something from that.
I had to use the bathroom real quick. Be right back. I'm back. Ba-da-dam. We could probably switch over to Fortnite eventually tonight. All right, guys. Here's the deal. There is no deal. Let's go fucking talk to Alphaham. We'll still throw him in the party because we can.
How long will this require exactly? How long will this require exactly?
Step aside. Ito's back in town.
Wish me luck.
We really need to get a javelin guy up. Wait a minute. Yeah, oh yeah.
Are you going to hold a festival?
let's get down to business.
And the crowd goes wild!
It's Alhaitham, right?
What do you want? No need for thanks. My goal was to get to them, and you two gave me just the opportunity I needed. We're even. Oh, I advise you to keep your distance from them. Since they weren't able to make off with your Mora in the end, they might harass you again in the future. All right. Goodbye.
Bye.
Hold your horses! We still have something to ask you about! Since you tore through their scam right in front of them, you must know the real story about certain something, no?
Who exactly are you two? And why are you inquiring about that?
I'm a student from the academia.
A student? Right. Look, you should know that those thugs conducting business with you had nothing to do with your lie.
I know a thing or two about
Huh?
swordplay.
Oh, yeah! He's really strong. Weren't you saying something about a physical exchange? We can help with that.
He doesn't even have a vision. Forget it.
Maybe not, but he can still use elemental energy. Otherwise, there's no way we'd go asking for info from from guys like that. Those high-headed thugs are definitely gonna bring a lot of backup for your next meeting. Even if you don't go alone, you won't regret taking us with you.
All right, I accept. Got a pen and paper? If you're searching for someone who sells that kind of merchandise, I'll give you one of their addresses, and you can try your luck. We'll reconvene at the appointed time by the pier. It doesn't matter if you show up or not.
So, since you were happy to give us this merchant's information, does that mean you can tell us exactly what we're after?
You were willing to part with 500,000 Mora for something and you didn't even know what it was? Okay. Well, if you truly are as skilled as you claim, then you can beat the answer out of them when they become hostile. Look, If you've been making inquiries, then you have to know something by now. Tell me what you know so far, so I don't waste time repeating information.
We know it's connected to the academia somehow, and that not only do the Eremites deal in it, but some students want to get a hold of it too. What else?
You know almost everything there is to know, but you're unable to compile this information because you've never seen the object before. This is what you've been looking for.
Oh!
Paimon can't tell what it is. It looks like some kind of ornament.
This is a knowledge capsule.
A knowledge capsule.
To put it simply, it's a vessel that can store a fixed quantity of canned knowledge. It's like a miniature Akasha. Anyone who links it to their personal Akasha terminal instantly becomes privy to its contents. Correct. Anyone. Unlike the Akasha, which heavily regulates who can access what information, knowledge capsules confer their contents without any requisites.
That's amazing.
It's essentially a convenient and harmless vestibule for knowledge. Unfortunately, it's illegal in Sumeru to privately possess or trade them. They were created as a means for scholars to transfer knowledge gained from Irminsul into the Akasha, and are intended to be destroyed immediately after use. But despite strict regulations, some of these knowledge capsules will always escape destruction. After all, there will always be those in this world who are dissatisfied with life as designed for them by the Akasha and wish to change their fate. Over the past century, a wide variety of canned knowledge has been leaked from the academia. Now, in Port Ormos, the valuable ones are a means to mora for the Eremites. Meanwhile, those which the Eremites deem to be useless to them occasionally prove useful to the common citizens and hapless academia
Nobody
students.
pray for me.
Well,
It's been that day for me.
I think that about sums it
Wait.
up.
Yeah.
Oh, so that's your true objective. With our current arrangement, I don't believe I can offer an answer.
Parmesan wearing con. You say with my boo babe, Kool-Aid buddy.
You're still resolved. Fine. Let's talk somewhere with fewer people.
Talk to the bartender if you want a drink.
Let's continue our conversation here. If you wish to learn more about the knowledge capsule that the Academia lost, then you must help me with something. I need you to find someone named Dory, a traveling merchant. Unlike the peddlers who hawk inferior knowledge capsules, she often has quality goods in stock. Some say that as long as there is profit to be made, there is nothing she won't dare to sell. She's guarded against people from the Academia because most of her wares don't comply with Academia regulations. I think she blacklisted me. I met with her informant, but it soon became clear that they had no intention of letting me get any further. Become one of Dory's customers and earn her trust. This is my condition for further collaboration.
So fucking sick and tired.
Why do you want us to meet with her?
Until you complete this task, you don't have question privileges.
Fine. So how do we go about doing this?
You two are outlanders who haven't been here for long, so Dory should view you as safe clients. I'll give you the informant's address and their contact password. Beyond the password, though, I have no way of knowing what other tricks she might have up her sleeve. You'll have to improvise.
This is kind of nerve-wracking.
The true challenge begins after you meet her. She has a keen nose for Mora and a shrewd eye for wares, and she only likes. I'll prepare some funds for you. Buy her highest quality wares and earn her approval.
But we only just saw a knowledge capsule for the first time. We don't know how to tell which one.
That's true. Have you two heard of elemental sight? Oh? That's a surprise. Guess I'll have to hold you in higher regard. Anyway, that ability should resolve your issue. Here are 2 knowledge capsules. Tell me, can you detect any difference in their quality?
They look the same to Paimon.
Try inspecting them with elemental sight.
How'd it go? Did you see anything?
Rumor has it that higher quality knowledge capsules generally appear brighter when viewed through elemental sight. That's because knowledge originates from Irminsul, the root of Dendro power itself. The more powerful the knowledge, the richer it is in Dendro energy. However, some canned knowledge with a high concentration of elemental energy is of little use in contemporary times, so those capsules are of little value. Using elemental sight is merely a stopgap measure, but it should suffice for earning Dory's trust.
That sounds pretty impressive.
Here's a sheet with the informant's location and contact password, and here is the Mora for purchasing canned knowledge. Don't be cheap. You'll need to spend to catch Dory's eye. If there's any Mora left over, just keep it. Oh, and be sure to exercise some caution. There have been Matra present in Port Ormos lately. Your efforts will be for naught if they catch you.
Matra?
They belong to the Academia's regulatory body. They also handle cases of illegal canned knowledge transactions. Like I said, the Academia has banned both their trade and possession. The Matra are razor sharp. You're in for nothing good if they lock their sights onto you. If you two want to back out, now's the time. Okay, then we have a deal. If you succeed in your dealings with Dory, come find me at the Wikela Funduk. We'll have an open discussion then.
Looking at what Al-Haytham wrote, Dory's informant is a traitor near Old Ormos. Let's follow these instructions and try to get in contact with him.
Hello. What are you two looking to buy? What a unique palette.
Following the paper got us past the...
Ronak, these two want to buy...
Got it. You two, please follow me. You two
Yeah,
have
read
a
it.
fascinating fashion sense. We haven't seen a customer wearing a sumeru rose for quite some time.
Hold on. Let me think. Sumeru Rose means common merch. No, look again. We're obviously wearing morning flowers.
Ah, my mistake. I do apologize.
Whew. That pop quiz sure was scary.
Ah, the warehouse is up ahead. Please follow me. Before I retrieve your products, I need to confirm a few things. Please forgive me, but we may not have sufficient stock for you today. Earlier, many of our hara fruits were taken by mice. Thanks. If better goods come in, you'll be the first to know. You look like you have some skill. Why don't I pick out some fruits that'll make you dizzy?
Yep, that's the right answer. But eating hara fruit that makes your head and ears ring sounds like a bad life decision.
Would you like your horror fruits to be packaged in the Sumeru City or Port Ormos style?
I don't know.
Wow, you two sure are generous customers. We'll be sure to package your products beautifully.
I used logic.
Okay. Everything has been confirmed. Miss Dory is waiting for you up at... Shoot! It's the Matra! Run!
What? The matcha? Where? Oh, Hatham said we're done for if they catch us. We gotta get out of here. We don't know this area, so let's follow that informant. He ran that way. Look, he's over there. Hey, if you're hiding from the Rishbaland tiger, come this way. Another password. Huh? Oh, that voice came from behind the building on the right.
Here, over here. You can
Dory.
stop running now.
So you were the one who was calling out to us just now. But, are we definitely gonna be safe here?
These two good customers wish to buy some horror fruit, Miss Dory. And if there's nothing else, I'll just excuse myself.
Oh, very good.
Huh? Wait, you're Dory? Paimon sure thought you'd look a whole lot scarier.
Hey, what are you trying to say, Princess Pea-Brain? I can be scary enough when I need to be, but it seems you two have actually done pretty well so far. Not only did you manage to find the informant, your reactions were also pretty sharp. You don't really look like criminals or anything, but I bet my Mora that you've been involved in some shady dealings, haven't you?
Paimon's not sure if that's supposed to be a compliment, but we'll take it.
I can't risk doing business with people who start huffing and puffing after just a few paces, no matter how much Mora they might have. Not only will they get caught by the Matra, but they'll also get us into trouble. As decent folks trying to run an honest business. We don't need any of that. Wouldn't you agree? So that's why I prefer to have customers like you. It's your first time here, but don't worry, I won't ask too many questions. Even if you wish to buy enough knowledge capsules to decorate your house with, please, knock yourself out. As long as you have lots of round, shiny Mora, then we're all good. Ah, yes, of course, of course. Go ahead, help yourselves. Voila!
Wow, she has a trove of canned knowledge. Whew. She'd probably be in serious trouble if the Matra caught her with all this.
What kind of products do you seek, Take this one, for example. An analysis of the sociological
Yeesh.
Or how about the architectural styles and construction methods of Teyvat in the early Archon War period? With this one, you can become an expert in historic architecture preservation and find an excellent, well-paying job in nearly any nation.
Ooh, now this sounds like it could be useful.
2 million Mora, and it's yours. No discounts.
Whoa! That's a lot of Mora!
Of course, you are free to pick whatever your heart's desire. The contents and price of each knowledge capsule are indicated in small text on the body of each one, down at the bottom.
All right, let's try the method that Al-Haytham mentioned.
Break it down.
You've really got a good head on your shoulders, and quite the eye for quality.
We'll take these, please and thank you.
My, oh my! You are blessed with a taste for both the exquisite and the extravagant. Customers like you are a rare breed. 1 in 100. No, 1 in 1,000 even. Listen, I have a special offer for you two. If you spend just 100,000 mora more, you can pick any knowledge capsule of your choice up to a value of 1 million mora.
Say what now? Hey, did you hear that? Spend another 100K and we get a capsule worth a whole million! But all the canned knowledge we just bought is easily worth 500,000 mora. If we spend just a little more, we can get something worth 1 million mora. Isn't that a fantastic deal? Think about it. We've gone to all this trouble to get this canned knowledge. And so far, everything we bought belongs to Alhaitham. Aren't you even the least bit curious about how this whole canned knowledge thing works? We're talking instant knowledge here. Don't you want to try it yourself?
I think you're the one who's curious. You just want to see me try.
Come on, come on. We still have around 100,000 of Alhaitham's moral left. So let's put it to good use by finding something useful for you. Ahem. You've got a deal, Dory. We'd like to spend an extra 100,000 mora.
Excellent. Then please, select from this fine collection of canned knowledge over here.
Hold on a second. Paimon thought we could choose whatever we wanted. Why can't we choose the ones from over there?
Oh, but my dear customer, the knowledge capsules over here are worth 1 million mora each. I'm sure discerning customers like yourselves will be able to find something to your liking. Please, take your time.
Uh-oh, Paimon has a bad feeling about this. Let's use Elemental Sight again to check these. Huh? Why? Hey, we're getting a capsule. Well, anyway, the mora's already been spent, so let's at least try to find something useful. Let Paimon take a look here. An introduction to traditional Sumeru brewing techniques, the art of growing spices, an overview of ancient runes. Oh, how about this one? Sword Fighting Techniques 8. Not sure we'd ever find volumes 1 through 7, but at least this knowledge should be useful, right? Let's go with this one. Dory, we'll take this one.
All right, very good. I'm expecting some new goods in the next couple days, so be sure to check back again soon. Whether it's canned knowledge or anything else you need, bring your mora to Dory and doors will open.
Our dealings with Dory went smoothly enough. Let's head to Wakala Funduk and meet up with Alhaitham. Hopefully now he'll finally tell us about what the Academia lost.
Trust me, I'll find you your perfect color.
Ha, you two made it. And from the looks on your faces, you were successful.
Whoa, there's so many people from the Academia here. Why would you pick this place as our meetup spot?
Well, Wakela Funduk is under the Academia's control, so naturally the Academia has people working here. I came to Port Ormos under the pretense of conducting official business.
You're a pretty daring guy.
Relax. No one here is interested in anything we say, and the Matcha won't come here. Okay now, tell me how your encounter with Dory went.
Okay, we did what you asked. So, can you tell us about the...
Before that, I have to ask. Why are you two so intent on tracking it down? You don't have to answer.
Yeah, He just wants to meet the God of Wisdom and ask her about something important. We've been in Sumeru for a while now, but we still haven't found a way. When we heard that the Academia had lost something that might be related to the gods, we came here in case it turned out to be our lucky break.
In that case, you're on the right track. A short while ago, the Academia lost a knowledge capsule in the desert. It's supposedly a divine knowledge capsule. Use it, and you'll gain the wisdom of the gods.
Wow, there's really such a thing as that? Hey, if we find it, do you think we could learn how to meet the Dendro Archon? Ooh, or how to find your sister?
I highly doubt it has any mystical properties, but it doesn't...
So, where exactly?
That's what we need to find out next. I won't deny that. I am investigating because I'm curious as to what the divine knowledge capsule truly is. As you know, the Eremites in Port Ormos also have their eyes on it. It is an extremely precious item. The knowledge contained within may bring great power or wealth to whoever has it in their possession. Several brigades have been vying for ownership of it as of late, but there is still no victor. My personal finances and connections cannot compete with those of the Eremites. After attempting various methods, I finally managed to reach a tentative agreement with several brigades. I agreed to forego ownership of the divine knowledge capsule in exchange for the opportunity to study it. After all, there's no harm in understanding what it is. However, there are those who are less amenable to negotiation, such as those from Ain al-Ahmar.
They adamantly believe that the divine knowledge capsule contains King Deshret's power, and that he will return to this world when they obtain it. They refuse to let anyone from the Academia tarnish their deity's soul.
So you kept hounding them because they refused to cooperate with you?
Yes. Ain al-Ahmar isn't exactly wealthy, but its members are determined to get that capsule by any means necessary. To that end, they've resorted to many methods more foul than fair in order to amass sufficient funds. So, I've been sabotaging their business to force them into negotiating with me. The divine knowledge capsule should be up for a secret auction within the next few days. Each brigade will place their own bid, and the prize will be covertly given to the winner. To ensure the capsule's security, unless I know whose hands the divine knowledge capsule ends up in, my agreements with them will fall through. Dory is the most reliable source of information, but that avenue was previously closed to me. With you on board now, the situation is different.
In other words, you wanted us to befriend Dory.
Yes, you can say that. But this arrangement harms none of us. The day after tomorrow, go back to Dory and try to purchase information on the divine knowledge capsule's whereabouts. If she has no information, wait 2 days and approach her again. If I get the opportunity to study the divine knowledge capsule, I will relay my findings to you. Will that suffice as compensation? Okay, then we'll meet up in 2 days.
Alhaitham, before you go, we actually bought a knowledge capsule for ourselves, but we're not sure how to use it.
You two want to try using a knowledge capsule? Sure, I can teach you. Doing so right under the Academia's nose is a bit problematic, though.
Anyone that makes lots of money... Huh. Tricks up their sleeves.
All right, this place works.
Here.
Sword...
Really? Ah, yeah, what a great
If you want to determine the efficacy of this capsule, I can evaluate your combat ability. We can conduct a control. While you fight, there may be variant.
Wow! Hey, them! Paimon's curious about something, though. You definitely weren't one of those students who needed canned knowledge to graduate from the academy.
When you are unable to understand a researcher's action. All right, let's begin the test.
A process of elimination.
All right. I'll link your account. The next step is to use this knowledge. Hold it in your hand. I'll
Countless sword wielding figures fighting one moment, and then the next they disappeared into the recesses of my memory.
Hey, how are you feeling?
I felt something for a moment. Whatever was inside the knowledge became a part of my
You mean that it worked?
All right. Time for round 2.
The fuse is lit!
Flicker. Diffract.
Now, I'll start recording data again. Well, the knowledge capsule you purchased did improve his combat capability. During the second fight, his overall fighting performance increased by 0.073%.
Wait, how much? Dory's such a jerk! She totally scammed us! 1 million mora? This thing isn't worth a tenth of that amount!
Of course, this could be because he is so powerful that the capsule's contents were unable to produce a substantial increase. At the very least, this test allowed me to gain more insight into you two. Our deal seems increasingly worth my investment. I'm heading back to Akela Funduk. I await your response in 2 days' time. This is Mora for when you ask Dory for information. Pay her as much as she requests.
2 days from now? Alright. I'm gonna stop playing Genshin. What the fuck got tell your best friend? What the fuck got say? Oh. Fuck. Damn, me to do one. In the goose. Alright, fine, we'll do it one at a time.
Book learning alone is not enough.
Three blues. Hey, it's purple. Yes, we got some star glitter. Yay. What's it called? Yeah. Hey. Can't even afford it.
Intelligence.
Alright, guys, we're gonna end stream a little early tonight. I'm feeling a little sleepy. But that's for you guys in the YouTube video. And make sure to come to my Twitch. Give me a like, give me a comment. I'm in a really desperate situation right now where I need as much support as possible. And if you can just give me anything that's free, any support at all, it's really necessary right now. Anyways, I'll be back tomorrow. And yeah.